wanna be immortal, like a god in the sky. I wanna be a silk flower.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Happy reset day. Here we are. Looking at Mono's account here, we're going to have quite a lot of pools to go through today. So, 4 full rounds at 500. We're looking to get a good old 9 copies at the very least. That's what we're hoping for here. Is anyone going to start pulling at this time as well? Pull along with us. Going to be hoping for the best luck for everyone, especially with some pretty early pulls from LRC, which has struck again. I don't know how many of you are liking this event, whether or not it's awesome for collecting a powerful character right off the bat, compared to how many capsules we have to save every month. But it's going to be good. Thanks, Tension. Glad to see you. I'm glad to see everyone's here. So, we're going to be looking at. Anyone want to take some guesses as to how many total 5 stars we can get? I think the range has usually been between like 50 or 60. But we're gonna be going. Oh, someone's already starting the pool. We'll see how many of Mono's friends are pulling as well. And then later on, we'll see how many are pulling with me. So essentially the plan here is we were gonna pull 2,000 on Mono's account here, and then 2,000 on my account, separately. Oh yeah, you wanna buy the LRC coins here as well? Alright, we'll see. We'll save those for the end, because that's a treat. That's a cherry on top. Okay. You guys, check it out. Too kind, too kind. So we have a bunch of bag space set up here, 140 to 420, and we'll be starting off with that. I'll just be graduating along the way. Sometimes these events morph into like a bag stream, where we're just trying to make some bag space, but we can just have discussions throughout that. I want to get your guys' take on how the meta can shift with the release of these characters, and then what kind of teams you guys are looking forward to having. Yeah, I just want to warm up here and get some hot takes from you guys, especially. Are we looking to have one Vera? So I also wanted to make sure, if in case anyone didn't know, Joan will not be in the capsule pool. She will only be in the LRC pool, so we could try and pull her out of there. It'll be exciting. I don't know if Mono has plans to build her either, but Skye might be something that's in the works. Alright, so Nero joining in. Only 200. Well, that's good to hear. There is anniversary in the summer that we can also look forward to. So at this point, we don't need exactly 2,000 to start with, because we'll earn 120 with our total loops. 30 per round, total 120. In case anyone's looking to save for next Chinese New Year, then sure. But by the way, I do want to wish everyone happy Lunar Year. That's the month we're celebrating. So we'll get into it right here real shortly. But yeah, I want to take some guesses. Who thinks we'll get 50 to 60 or more? You're being very generous. 5-star characters overall. See here. It's also a shame, Mana, that you don't have a free cap that we can start us off with. Alright. Take a quick look here. They must be available in the gallery. I didn't get a chance to look at the elite skills either. They are up in one of Salah's spreadsheets in the main Discord, so you can check them out there. Oh, it's looking quite nice. 70% chance. From what we saw in the spreadsheet from the mind information, was that she was essentially word for word carry from Idle Heroes. So it's nice to base him off of that. Good old energy. 6% of the attack, and then the basic I think also reduces energy. No, so the actual building of the L5 character, I'm gonna leave to Mono. We're just gonna pull the capsules and bless his RNG. The actual building, I'll do on my account just so we can go along with that. Oh, does it? That is a good point. Maybe they were extra generous. You said in here? Wow, good catch. Okay. Maybe they're getting ahead of themselves here. If we're able to pull some Jones out of here, that's going to be glorious. We have our... wow. Fraction of percentages here. Yeah, I want them Jones as well. Okay. So, we're just going to get into it now. I think the introductions were fantastic. So, let's wish the best for Mono here. And get started. I think... we can just speed run these. We're going through. Yes, sir. Now we're hoping not to get as many that are just full at 3 stars, because then we can at least graduate and give them some food. Let's see. Uh-oh, nothing off the bat to start the show. Means it's gonna end really nice. Alright, Amazon. Real good. She was making a bit of a comeback there, with being able to just be quick disruption. She's really fast. So I saw a couple of E-Saint teams running her as well. Go. Lagging behind a little bit. Oh my goodness! Look at that, Mono! Oh, you were the first one to prove it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Woo! Miyu, welcome. You arrived just in time. Look what he got. Wow, look at that. Oh man. Woo! Look at this. Say, this is not my account. This is Mono. We're wishing him the best of luck, and he's already knocked it out of the park. It was nice for a slow start, but now he got a Joan. Man, all right. Yeah, another 4. Is that what you need? Woo! Okay. Yeah, the very start was that, but we'll keep it going. This was good. Good for you, Mono. Man, that's exciting. Let's see what else we can get here. Guyana. All right. Okay, progressing. Must see the 5 stars are not coming to play. See what we can get. Lacking a little bit because I know a lot of people are going to be pulling, but go with this. That one was... I had a 4-star angel. Come on, let's go. Has anyone else started pulling? Well, what kind of fresh starts have you had so far? I know Miyuki from my cluster is going to be very excited now that we can actually get Jones from the capsule machine, hoping to get a whole bunch. My. Are there any angels and demons mono that you're looking for besides the current exclusive ones? I'm trying to save the Uriels for my account. Hopefully you get blessed with Izanami instead. I'd like to keep the Uriels. Oh, okay. I don't have the channel points set up yet. That'll be something that comes up in the future. Fury points, they'll be coming up soon, but not yet. I still gotta learn how to figure that out. Oh, look at that. Linky. I was about to get excited for another Joan. I actually didn't see a Linky. Were you planning on building one? Pretty close. Pandaria, you can give her that new skin from the last event. Oh, check it out. Alright, so we're reaching our first pit stop for the bag. Yeah, trying to get some caps. Move, please. Wow, welcome, welcome, everyone. So let's go into the bag first here. Graduate what we can in the meantime. So I'm using an emulator, which is why all the like quick pop-ups as if we just started this game are coming up. Get some graduations out of the way. If any are left over, I'll probably just transfer them just to keep the stream going. Okay. I think we're gonna be one short on that one. Alright, her 6 star is looking quite nice. So how do y'all feel? Like, I've just been going around just saying that Skye was our first battleship girl. If we're anything close to Azure Lane, it was Skye. Now, if they were to bring something in like a St. Louis luxurious night skin, and a lot of people would be happy. So the reason I don't do the auto select is because there are some characters here that are 4 stars that can become effective 6 stars, 9 stars in the future. So I just, out of habit, I always tend to save like a Lily, Zoe, say who else, Diva, and from Ghost I usually tend to just keep what's her name? Always the first one. Cynthia. Then I will go over here and just transfer some 3 stars. Now these are auto transfer. We don't really need these for much moment. I did also want to ask, is anyone looking to get any of the characters in the advanced transfer or like the exclusive exchange? Anyone looking for an Esau and Jacob or a Raphael? You guys got quite lucky with finally having a usable exchange where we're getting someone we can use, especially as like a final copy to Liberate 3 or Liberate 5. Go through. I don't know if it was on purpose, Mono, having 420 bag space, but praise it. I'm gonna put that out there. Oh yeah, okay. Your 233 count is going to benefit a lot from this exchange. I'm gonna be a little picky with the Angel and Demon 3 stars. I know we'll get a whole bunch more. Alright, so we can pick it up from here. Let the show continue. Okay. What is this, Blowy? Huh? Do you think we'll ever get a rework? Alright. Moto. Wow, Psychic. Alright, you've been having some good draws so far. Priestess. Double Priestess in this round for you. Is anyone still running their triple double Priestess teams? Anyone bold enough to go for the quadruple? Even if they're L3, they're still doing fantastic in the Practo exams. Empress Saint. Now imagine that. I only know a few people who would be bold enough to transfer their Izanamis, and it's just for show. Won't name their names though. You have to find out. Wow, okay, here's Librarian. We're a bit in the 3-star and 4-star pit here for now. Oh, who's this? So in the emulator that I have, like the extra brightness that comes up, it just blocks the character for a second. Kind of keeps me guessing as to who it is before I call it out. But this was just Nia. Quite nice that Izanami is an available reward for all of our efforts in this limited recruitment. So, pick your poison situation. Oh, fencer. Okay. Well, Miyu, I'm very excited for the Uriels. That's who I've been always looking for. I want to try and build like a double or even triple Uriel in the future. Just because I found it very fun, especially from videos that I saw. Idle Heroes. There's Toyo. Already got super lucky with. Oh, okay. This may be the first pity, but congratulations. Here's your first Apate. We'll double check on that. It looks like it was the first pity. Yes, it was. Okay. So we're looking to have an Apate, hopefully within the next 300, because the sooner the better for trying to get online copies within the 2,000 capsules. Even in Auto Hero sometimes, because they still use the system as well. The very bad RNG would require going a whole bunch more capsules to try and get her after 2,000. But we're hoping for this good RNG. Yes, Sale, this was the guaranteed one. So let's continue until our bag space is full. Ooh, look at that double. Good fodder material. Okay, so we had enough for one. Here we go back into the bag. So first I'll graduate what we have. I think by the next loop we should be able to graduate probably a few more because there's 7 here. Oh, we were short one. You know what I really like about Apate though is how all of her attacks have that like musical tone rhythm. That just makes it fun watching the battles as well. Like, just seeing all the explosions go on right now in the actual matches, quite entertaining. Right, see, it's just a habit from what I do in my account. Just pointing this out, by the way, that I'll just go towards characters that are 4 stars, that can go 5 stars, that still have some utility. So usually I'll stack up a whole bunch of divas, a whole bunch of Zoes, because they can at least help out in varsity and other matches. Just a little habit of mine. Good build. I'll select these. Oh, do you think so? I mean, seeing the snake come up and do a little bit of damage and just have an animation is okay, but her animation of jumping back into the battlefield is quite nice, actually. She does like that, like Spider-Man land, and picks up her microphone. So we have yet to test exactly how her performance is going to play out. Mume, I hope I'm saying that right. Mume, guy. You have to correct me on that later. But she's very powerful in player versus player. Where she has some issues, I think, in PvE modes versus bosses is that it's difficult to scale her damage. It only scales off of her attack because energy doesn't really have many modifiers. Can't really add armor break or precision to that because it's based off of the energy. At least that's the way it works in Idle Heroes. In this game, it may have been programmed differently. It might even be blockable. We don't know that yet. But that would kind of be disappointing if it was blockable. Okay. I lost you for a second then, Miyu. Okay. Thanks, Miyu. The vampire. Imagine if she was just blockable. That would be hilarious. We'd have a Mio Joan event all over again. Lost sight of how we can go with this. All right. Road. Oh, another double. Aren't you getting lucky here, Mono? But yeah, in PvE, most likely what she'll be doing is just supporting the rest of your team by preventing the enemy PvE team from using their actives, which can actually come in very handily against the Gabriels, which just tend to snipe everyone out, especially in the mid game. In tests, it'll kind of also help in survivability, just not taking in all those massive actives. But I don't think her damage will do much. It's only scaled off her attack, and in tests, and versus bosses, not gonna be expecting much. What I'm very excited to see though is whether or not armor break, holy damage, skill damage, and on any of other those how to say if buffs from antiques or weapons or even the crystals help affect her damage. From what I remember and recall from Idle Heroes, they did not. The only thing that could affect it was just flatly increasing her attack. So in PvP, speed attack was the most popular crystal to use. Speed HP could also be used. Ooh, okay. Listen, Mono, in 2 of the 3 double pulls you've had so far, they've been like, that's quite nice. But you also got a Fenrir, which is awesome. So here's another fencer. Yes, having Apate and Izanami on the same team is very good. Keeping your team members alive, but I believe Apate does benefit from characters dying. So whether or not we continue in a sustain meta where all these girls are tanky and you see Izanami shields popping off everywhere, the sustain meta will continue. But you're going to see a lot of people trying to deploy their Jones or trying to deploy Kratos, trying to deploy Rogues, just to be a little bit more bursty with their firepower. Wow, okay. We're going through a little bit of an episode here. Some 3 stars. Lag. Hopefully it's not as severe as it was in the past. I remember that period of time where we literally only had Librarian coming up in the buffering. Not good. Okay, the 5 stars are hiding. Is now we want it. Okay. Ooh, look at you with this Vivian. Everyone is still hyped and chasing their Vivians because she is someone that you can have multiples of. So this is exciting. I'm not sure if you're looking to build more. I think I saw that you had an L3. So it's going to be exciting if you continue to take it up. You might have the lovely boxes, which is going to have more copies for you, as well as going forward. So congratulations, Mono, on another Vivian copy. Oh, wow. All right. Hopefully you considered building 2, because I know you have some players in your cluster that are using 2 or more, and it's just overpowered. Okay, that's the third librarian that appears in a double pull. And actually, there's 2 librarians in this. 2 librarian 5 stars, I should say. So congratulations on that as well. You got something going here of a pattern. And we've hit the backspace roadblock. Okay. Actually, I should graduate. I get ahead myself. That'll be interesting to see how Vivian performs in this upcoming type of meta. I've seen people use her with the speed build. I don't know if they're using speed energy or speed deception. If anyone has some experience with that, be sure to let me know. Because I'm very curious. I'm also running 2 in my own cluster, but the way I run them is based off the HP damage that they can do. So their elite skill for their Galaxy Link does 75% damage whenever they take damage to whoever they have linked, right? You upgrade that, it goes up to 79% on just level 1. And if you keep upgrading it, it can go up to like 84, I believe. I mean, 84 or 85. So that's doing a lot of damage. Especially when she's taking damage off of Nephilim's equilibrium marks or just someone attacking her. She gets zeroed out for energy and takes a boatload of damage from Apate. She could still be doing a whole bunch of damage off of that Galaxy Link. So what I think is going to happen, because Vivian is not the fastest character in the game, people should be shifting her to an HP type of build and letting her just do a whole bunch of damage off of her Galaxy Link. Running Fate Crystal on it will be very beneficial, just because she'll get more HP to live off and do more damage with. But the speed energy, I don't know how that's going to stay. That part of her might become obsolete. Alright, we'll do some of these as well. Would quite a bit. Yes, Mono, I am using HP. And it's quite nice. She just stays on the field and refuses to die. I've tested her out with Burning Blades, which will take her very close to the 10 million mark. And it's quite nice. She refuses to leave the battlefield. She does a whole bunch of damage. I see the marks from the Vivians just moving across. Girls popping them off. It's also very hilarious when we see them pop off under Izanami shields. Like, they just disappear. So it's pretty interesting. We want to build. Oh, we should have looked at that. What's Apate speed? That's what everyone actually came here for, right? We wanted to see Apate speed. 1218. So I think that's slightly less than what she had in Idle Heroes. This makes her definitely faster than Nephilim. But I don't think it makes her faster than Wraith and Phoenix. No, okay, so Phoenix is arguably an answer, but 1218, I think she ties with Esau and Jacob. Yep, ties up with Esau and Jacob. Kratos, Izanami, Uriel, and Vivian have the same speed at 1172. So they're clocking. They're like middle of the pack of what we expect. So running Kratos with some speed antique is going to be a pretty good answer. At least it's going to be acceptable, because at least you're able to do something with your Kratos. If she's just running Umbrella or Burning Blades or Thorns, if you're trying to be a little cheeky, she may not do much besides her basic attacks. I think Apate is going to be a bit brutal for Charlie. Select something. Apate is going to be a bit brutal with both Rogue and Kratos, so you're going to have to be a little cheeky with how you build your team up, especially if you're pulling for your own Apate. But I will be testing out anything that I can. not running an Apate on my own team versus other players in my cluster that run Apate. And just try to sort of navigate the waters, as they say, with what we can do to answer Apate if we're not running one ourselves. With characters like Vivian and Rogue, Psychic even. I'm sure by this point most players are reaching their L3 Izanami. But we'll see, especially when she hits the cafe, how she's doing. Hello, Omahimo. Ohimo. Welcome to the stream. Got 4, so we have a fresh 10. Yes, being faster than Nephilim is a good thing. Nephilim's speed nerf helped tone her down a notch, so she wasn't very overpowered, but helped other girls at least also be playable, even though she did push a lot out of the meta when she released during 2nd anniversary. So our Apate having a bit of a speed nerf is okay, but she's still super fast. I think she would have been like 1236 in Idle Heroes at base speed. Okay, wow, this one only had 3 stars. This is what we're trying to avoid. Momo, alright. Yes, you are correct about that pink ear. That was like the best stuff here, Wetness, that you just came up with. That's a very big divider with how our meta can shape up to be, especially focusing your sets on gear that will definitely be able to carry you going forward, because unfortunately we cannot reverse the pink gear. So once you build your set, you're kind of stuck with it. You want to kind of make sure that you build it for someone or someone in the future that may not be out yet that can take advantage of that gear, because it's very powerful at 3-star pink. All right, here's 1 yen. Yeah, we're just getting some 3-star. Oh, okay, there's a 4-star there. All right, they're hiding again. Dracula, okay. I do want to point out, fun fact, it was a very long time since we last saw Dracula's Examiner skin. Like, for some reason, they just didn't show them anywhere. Like, they weren't offered in Atelier. They weren't offered in previous skin boxes. But in the last Lovely event, thank goodness, it finally came out. And it's one of the skins I always wanted to collect. Especially, like, in the late, mid 2019 part of the year. Dracula was kind of popular. So you would see that examiners can be like, oh, I want that. But it wasn't offered at all, anywhere. For years. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on here. We might have to switch languages. I'm getting duplicate 3 stars. Oh my god. Mono, we might have to switch languages here. Only 3 stars are coming out. Okay, we hit the backspace break. We're gonna see what happens in like the next 2 pools, but that was quite a bit of 3 stars for my liking. Versus graduate. Vera in the first pool. See, I'm hoping we can get an Izanami here. No mono. Except for Izanami. Is anyone interested in building 2 Izanami? And how do you think that would play out? I'm very curious about that. Oh, Wetness. Okay, you want to try out the double Izanami? Curious as to what kind of team you would fit her on, though. Like, I think you kind of need Joan. That's a lot of sustain. In Ultimate League, we have been seeing that single Izanami, 2 Vivian, 2 Nephilim, 1 Fenrir team rolling around. Quite brutal. I wonder how you could fit an Izanami in there though. Second one. Enough angel fodder. Transfer the rest. Seeing that 420 there is quite stunning. So Wetness, are those Esau and Jacobs that you have? Are they L3? Do you have at least 2 of them that are L5? Because I'm curious to see if you've tested some cheese teams, you know, with some hotties, some Michaels. Like we've seen some videos rolling around. We still have some Esau and Jacob enthusiasts out there. And they're doing a lot of work. 1L5, 2L3. Alright. How considerate would you be? Or what kind of potential do you see on having 3L5s and then like running Esau and Jacobs with the hotties? Maybe a Michael. Select visually. $220. Pick one. Okay, so here we go. Under another 200. Ooh, look at that. There was no librarian in this double one. So you broke your pattern. But there is Wukong. We should be getting really close to another pity. Wanted to look, but we did not get lucky with getting her after 300 of the other pity, but we're hoping to get a good one here, an early one. Oh yeah, guys. All right. How many of y'all remember the Guyana crit series, where she could crit and just blow up the enemy's team? This was like early L3. And you would just spam her with some divas and put her in Elite League and no one could attack you because it would just be disastrous. Oh, this just looks like another pity one, but here she is again. Apate, and I don't recognize this voice actress. I'll have to look her up later. But they did a good job of bringing a good cast. Yeah, this is pity. So let's continue. We're still pretty fresh on our bag space. You got 4 of the same 3-star here. We call that lucky. Hazard, welcome. Nice to see you. Tagging along, man. Uh-oh. Now, I want to say that's hockey, that khaki hockey or okay. Okay, that's fair. He can't hear us. All right, we got some 5-stars that came out to play, but we're saying Mono, I'm here waiting excitedly for the second Joan. I know she's gonna come out. Hit the backspace. Again, there was too many 3-stars and 4-stars for my liking. I'm just not a fan of the auto select, personally. Because you want to keep characters like wasn't Hunter. I am briefly blanking on her name. Werewolf, okay. Like Werewolf, Nona, and Cynthia. Just because they're characters that can go up to 9-star. I'll just take the generic ones. Yep, you got it. Thanks, Wetness. Progressing quite nicely. So far we've gotten 4 copies since we've done 2 full rounds. We need 5 for Mono to knock this home run. We need a dinger. I saw Wetness come up on the banner a little bit ago, so I see that you're pulling. Hoping you get lucky as well. Save the Uriels for me, though. Ooh. Wetness, that would actually be quite hype. We can definitely look into doing that in the future. But I am looking to at least become a little bit more regular with the streaming. For what I want to do with the channel, still setting up my vision of how I want to run it. But I do have a YouTube channel that I've been uploading some guides to. I have some scheduled for the coming weeks. Of course, the future ones are just going to be around Apate and Skye and how they're going to affect this new era of the meta. But I will be planning on doing a bit more of a set streaming schedule, whether it's once a week at least, just talking about the event, or also just streaming for event activities. You know, if we get Lovely again, we can wait to the last minute, have some Lovely pieces to move around. If Magic Card comes again, we can have like a guessing game. That can also work. Capsules are a little bit rare. Events to really spend your capsules in don't come as often, but with how Yuki has been accelerating their releases, it looks like they're going to be very common. And it also looks like LRC is not going to be going away anytime soon, so we have that to look forward to. But yeah, Witness, just let me know if you're ever looking to pull capsules. We can come on stream, bless your luck, and look forward to you pulling a lot of double triples that include Librarian as well. Of course, with the character from the event. 236. See if we can get down to 220. Being picky here, and the Angel and Demon ones are always a bit hesitant to leave because you never know when you need too many of them. You're always like, oh, I got so many Rios, so many Lunas, and then check back when you're trying to build a demon like Apate and you have none. Librarian farm initiated. There we go. Oh, we're on the road again. We're hoping here. Mono. We need an early Apate. Azame, she's welcome, but not what we're looking for. We're in the crunch zone. As we're pulling up for the final stretch. Dracula. How many of you guys think that Apate was just like an upgraded Dracula? I'd like to see more about her background story. And later when we increase their intimacy and we can like read a little bit of their story, I'll bring that up as well. Okay, Turin. Hello. Okay, here's a double. No Librarian, but so good. Monster food for your Skye. Wonder if Mono is prepared for Skye, or if we're just going to use your food for Apate and just wait a little bit on Skye. Mio. Okay, I got a little excited there when I saw the fairy symbol, but okay, it's Mio. Happy 1-year anniversary to Mio. Be coming up to our backspace here soon. Alright, Sale, thanks for dropping by, man. I appreciate you stopping, checking out the streams, and you got to witness the Joan. That's exciting. That was not expected. But thanks so much, man. I hope you have a good night. Man, we're coming across too many 3 and 4 stars. So let's do some graduation. I missed one. I think how many 4 stars keep getting left over. I may have to start transferring them too. Okay. I won't make any 6 stars yet because I don't know what Mono is planning here yet. I know that in the background, Yuki has just been updating some of the girls' chibi forms for the battles. Like sometimes they'll look a little extra crisp. I wonder if they'll look to like change some of the art, bring in some GXP1 art on these characters. Some of these are a little lacking, but the GXP1 art was pretty great. Even some of those skins came back, like the Rogue Linky and the other one. Raphael. Raphael, I think, was Nobunaga. Oh, but yeah, Mono. The backspace streams. Sometimes imagine having 180, 200-ish backspace. I'm not exactly sure what VIP0 has after the update, but that is quite the adventure. I had to do that on an account a while back. I'd almost rather have someone do that for me. Feature. But it's an experience. It hardens you up. So Witness, are you paying 2,000 gems per 5 backspace slots now, or did you already max that out? Something. We'll go with this for now. Alright, come on, let's go. Early Apate. This is not what we're wanting. Oh. Okay, that's 5 pools. No, 6 pools. Should we change language and see if another language is a little bit more generous in this round? I don't know, because that was a bit of a stretch. Hey, sometimes it works. You never know. But I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Try one more. It's better be a 5-star in these 10. Please. Oh, okay, no. We gotta pick a language. Oh. French. Watch this Joan come in here. Okay. Bienvenue au français. Pardon my French. Okay, it looks like a continuation. Bruh. This is not what we wanted. That's been like 11 straight pulls. Do you want the icon? Are you even close to the icon? Come on. Yuki, please. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, bonjour, bonjour, monsieur. No, okay. Hey, look, we stopped at 420 without. um, break. I don't know. Please. Okay. It's javelin. Oh, you already have the 200 icon? I mean, we've gotten some pretty incredible pulls so far. I think you've had like 5 double pulls so far, and a Joan and a Vivian. It's been quite incredible. Okay, we hit the backspace. Joan has made this endeavor absolutely worth it. Oh my gosh. I think you mentioned earlier that you needed 5 more. Wetness. I am on the east coast of the United States. But I took some French. Olysse, as they say. Yeah, Joan early set the mood. Told us that we are gonna have a good night, a good evening, at least my time. I know it's pretty late for you guys in the European time zone. Okay, now you're being very kind. Appreciate that. But I'll let you know, the snowflake, when we get something good. You'll hear the mood just fly out the room. Um, it's very hype when we get something that was not expected. We were not expecting Joan to be in capsules, but someone here caught it early. And I'm very happy that we got to confirm that he was in capsule pool. There had been an event coverage video earlier that talked about how Joan may have been in the capsule pool after this event. Like they would have added her after. But since they added her pretty early, that's just hype. But I'm also kind of hoping that we get Mono here. Good old Izanami. We have her set as the background so she can come out and play. Good question. We'll check that right after some of these transfers are done. Whoa, Mono, you've been hiding this stockpile of class lists. You can just get both. Man, you've been hoarding. It's exciting to see. Maybe you can build some Isan Jacob cheese team. To be honest, I'd like to see them make a comeback. I feel that Easttown Jacob, if built properly in a triple team with the 2 hotties and a Michael, and this has been tested by another player. They've just been running Easttown Jacob similar to the cheese teams in Idle Heroes, and they do a lot of work. You will notice that Apate becomes a bit of a weak point because she's built for attack. So if she is defeated in battle and helps trigger Esound Jacob's disaster passive, then it just creates that snowball effect that is hilarious to watch. It's now that we have L5, it's hard to get multiple characters to just fall in combat. So what ends up happening is that you need to look for a weakness in the enemy's line. And that weakness is, I say this in quotation marks, is Apate because of how she likes to die and then revive later. You can use that to your advantage on an Esau and Jacob team. Wow, look, you might break the chat if you reveal how many class lists you have. Just incredible. So let's continue. Alphonse, okay. Okay, let's hope that this one was early. Anything early for Apate will be fantastic because it'd be a little sad if we had to get all 4 hitties here. Hey, that's alright. We're taking our time here. We're taking the train. Oh, okay, this was pity. We got 4. Alright. We're gonna get 2 out of these 500. We'll keep the other 500, other 120 from this group in the bag for now. We won't pull them out yet. Here we go. Alright, Michael. Good pull, but we need Apate. Apate, please. We're on this French honeymoon here. $110K. Speechless. I'm also speechless about how many 3 stars we've been getting here. Full 3 stars. Come on. Yes, vampire. That is a lot. Would have thought you purchased one of the priestesses. I think she was in there with Turin a while back. Oh, okay. Second Fenrir for the day, and I think this is your 3rd Dracula. With the bag space. 220. Oh my god, what if you get double Apate in one pool? That would be hype. That would probably be the end of the stream right there. And I would just start building. So for now, I'm going to continue. Just clearing out some bag space now. Humans. I have quite a bit of monsters. I don't know, for me it just became a habit. Like if I was building 10-star foods, just because I don't pull capsules often, I would use the class list, again because they were a bit useless in like the past few capsule events, and just collect characters that I didn't have from the Pokédex, as they call it, just to get the 10-star avatars from characters in there. And build another angel. Oh, wetness, I see it now. Okay, so I have to say, s'il vous plaît, donnez-moi un Izanami. Ma petite amie Izanami. Let's go. Back. Trinity, look at that. Oh my. Getting hype here because Trinity is one of the best characters to have on your Pokédex, just because all her poses are great. Like love her character design, hope she gets a buff in the future. She's got the looks to back it up, and she had a bit more of a story. I would appreciate that as well. Alright, so here's Chevalier. Gabriel, okay. So I seems like you've gotten every angel so far, except for Nephilim and Uriel. And we really want double Apate in one of these 10 pools. But instead we're gonna get backspace. I'm getting a bit more stingy with how I clear out backspace just because we're getting close. Do the 4th round. The snowflake, if you're referring to my English, it is not my first language, but I did grow up speaking English. Do appreciate it though. But French was something I took in high school. French would have been my 3rd language that I learned. First one was Spanish. So it's quite nice just to be flexible with how many parts of our community I can reach out to. I would like to learn German as the 4th. I know we have the community flourishing on all parts. So let's do some more backspace clear. I think a lot of elite team league leaders were just getting ready for this event. They've just been working, sleeping. I mean, it's a bit late, so I mean, you want to do this with a clear mind because it's a lot happening at once. Well, look, Vampire, and split teams, you can try different things. Another interesting aspect of Elite Team is while it's very nice to have your set team going forward, sometimes mixing it up a bit and challenging yourself on positioning can also be strategic, and I like that part of Elite League, especially if you don't often get to test a person in your friends list. But yeah, Elite League is one of my favorite modes game. Oh, witness, that's funny. So do you guys have 2 pretty balanced guilds that you can fight with and strategize with in Playground? That's gonna make it very interesting as Apate comes out. Some rounds in Playground, I think, can be allowed to go past round 15 until like a sure winner is found out. Okay, so 2 full guilds. Mono, I want to keep him for now because if we get some food that I can graduate with, we'll see. But we'll probably have to do backspace one more time. 260. Yeah, we'll probably do it one more time. So we'll get back around to that. Ready here. I got the confetti gun ready for this double Apate pool that's coming up. Slowing down a little bit. What we got? Crystal? Okay. So you know what I'd like and what's kind of been rumored? Because of how old campus exploration is set up and you get ranked players on the leaderboard from 2 different clusters, we could be looking at a cluster merge with the members or the players of that cluster that you're being compared against. So that could be something we're looking for in the future. So if you know people in the cluster next to you, that's going to be quite a big boom for the competition in Playground. Any Elite League. Like, that would be a good kind of merge and at least trying to keep the player base in the clusters going. We gotta, unfortunately, have a couple servers that are not as active. Okay, these 5 stars are hiding. Okay, here's a double. Very nice. Senpai Mono vient d'obtenir un fil 5 étoiles. Probably butchered that. Okay, tender. Very nice. Get them tendies, diamond hands. 140. Lucky man. Alright, we're out. So we gotta collect some rewards. Boom. Alright, 51 runes. That is delicious. Here's your 3 Apate copies from rewards. The remaining 120 capsules that we needed. And 63 seals. Okay. I wonder what these came from. They're probably from the rewards. The capsule summoning rewards. The snowflake here. 500 caps. That would get you a minimum of 2 Apates. Depending on where you are now, it could be beneficial, but normally the reason you would want to save these capsules would be to save up for the next meta defining character or a character that you like that you can obtain copies from, because that's what all capsules are for. You're not going to get a lot of food from them, mainly for the event rewards. So my main recommendation would be not to spend the 500 and to keep saving. But if you're absolutely set, it can be a bit beneficial depending on where you are in the game, especially on a newer server. Oh, Vampire has the numbers down. Helpful. So because of those numbers that Vampire just showed us, that's what makes LRC, SRC, whatever you like to call it, worth it to many players. That it's just quite the steal of a deal. To obtain a very meta-defining character at that price point. So we'll see how many Skies we see rolling around, how many double Skies we see rolling around. If anyone's trying to build Skye on day 1, that will be very interesting. Okay. Still hype about that double Apate pool coming up. Getting ahead of myself. Need 120. Go with that for now. Alright, here we go. Please. Izanami or double Apate. That's what we're settling for here. Bless our boy Mono. Let's go. So we have, I think, 40 pools left to do. We're going back to English. Let's see how many more we needed. Can't believe this is looking like it's gonna be full pity. Maybe with some event awards, you could consider going over it if we don't get this double Apate, but we're gonna get this double Apate. But yeah, we'll do the last 20 in singles. Linky. Okay. Second Linky. Aisha. Okay. Alright, here we go. Singles. Goodness. 17. 17. Oh, come on, please. Mono, oh my goodness. Oh my god. How does Joseph Joestar say it? Spicy. Oh no. We can't do double Apates anymore because we're doing singles, of course. But we can get 2 Apates at the very end. How many more we need? 3 more. Okay, so out of these 3, 2 are Apate, right? Oh, next one. Ah, bruh. What is Yuki playing? Just this. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Woohoo! Here we go. Oh, for Apate. See, in these types of conditions, you know, depending on what happens, I would, for me, you know, be stuck between a hard place, rock, going for that extra round. L5 is certainly something, but Yuki just wasn't having it today. Yeah, that's a total of 8 copies. Let's get these rewards. Some runes. Oh, wow, capsule events available. Okay. And then here's special recruitment. So we have 61. How are we looking so far? Mono, we gonna pull the gems and do 2 rounds of like a total of like 100, or feeling? What you feeling? Do you want to do the gem ones though? That's what I need to know. Pull the gems. All right. Ow, 50. Hey, spicy. Get some Jones out of here too. Man, my man's here was stacking the gems. So let's see. All right, Amazon. Just like we started in regular capsules, we're starting LRC with an Amazon. So we're wishing the best of luck here. We're already blessed. Another fairy. Okay, no, it's Sapphire. You're getting some pretty good tickets though. Oh, they're teasing us with these fairies. Okay. Oh, I should probably clear a bit of bag space. Time for some of these ghosts. Last round of graduation, guys. Humans here to do. Yeah, but we're seeing mono here with Joan confirmed soon. I think most players would have had between 3 to 4 copies of Joan since the last event. Or since her LRC, I should say. Just graduating this efficient use of resources. Alright, what does this? Oh, we'll just eat these. Okay. Alright, here we go. Let us see something. R. Sylvia. Go, or monster food. Oh, look at that. Your first guy off of the pity. I think they did an awesome job with her 5-star. Still gotta see the 10-star. Haven't seen it in all its glory yet. But quite nice. Her background story that I've seen so far was just that she had some parts of her body mixed in with machinery. Alright. So we're looking to get an Izanami out of here. Look at that, a double pull. Okay. Luck is looking good so far. Hexa. Zoe. Yeah, very nice amount of tickets on this one. Go, let's go. A second Sapphire. Okay, so this will be your second Skye. Very nice. Curious to see what the background story is of what she's carrying. Is that like wind energy? Is that like water or something? Oh wow. Let's quickly remove some bag space. We get a lot of 3-stars from LRC. That's interesting. It would have been nice if it was just elite girls in there. That would have made it a lot more worth it. But here's our last 10. We'll save the rest for your fights. And it's a Cynthia. Even though, let's just hear this part. It's not even natural 5-star girls. Like they put in the 4-star one. And then this one was a bit low on the tickets, but I think your RNG was very good on how you'll be able to proceed with how you spend your tickets here. So you'll be able to claim your 3rd Skye. Then over here, these are just these summoning awards. It's interesting that they're giving us a full ranger set. There's like a shop in here. Okay, these tiered rewards. We don't actually see the remaining Skye copies until tier 2 and tier 3. But with how good your ticket RNG was looking, I think you should be able to buy up into tier 3. Now this is where the money's at though. Our Izanami and our Uriel. Because I think that the normal path that we can take to get to an L5 guy with all the finances involved should get you close to one of these Uriel or Izanamis, depending on your RNG, of course. We're looking to have around 200 or more. Otherwise, you will need just a little bit more help on getting the additional LRC coins to get to this tier. So that's what we have. Very well though, Mono. I really enjoyed the opportunity to see Joan come out of the capsule machine. That was just a hype moment. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We still have another 2,000 capsules to pull. We're gonna see if I can get in a Joan as well, but I don't think we're gonna have that much hype. So I will be right back. I'm just gonna put this onto a be right back screen as I switch over. So my man's Mono, thanks so much for the opportunity to pull here on this account. You had some insane luck on that Joan, on the Vivian. I'm hoping that they assist you very well in the coming matches. Hopefully you can get your last Apate copy in the remaining pools if you decide to pool for any more. But this is very much a hype moment, and I'm excited to see what comes out in your cluster. Okay, so I'm just switching over. It'll take a second. And we're gonna start with the next set of pools. All right, here we are. Welcome to the 200s cluster. This account for my main is on 228 and is in the cluster between 225, 232. We also have quite a bit of a competitive matchup here. I didn't get to catch the last fights of Elite League, but looks like it came out pretty close. Zealous got ahead of us quite a bit. Oh yeah, league was looking real nice, and I did get the admission prep a while back, so let me get those now. I don't have us at 1850, and we'll be starting from there. Bag space management on this account is gonna be a journey. I'm at 248 of 440. No witness. We have some very awesome players up here in the cluster. I am not competing for one of those top spots, but it's quite nice to be able to have a lot of competition and be able to have a goal to aim for. Oh yeah. Oh, tender. Oh man. Hoping that the bag management skills are coming in, because it's gonna be a rough road. I think I can clear out a bit more. I have a lot of, we're gonna have a lot anyways, but I'm gonna just single click these. Though I could probably just filter and do it that other way. Okay. Just get us an extra 10 pool at least. Alright, so here we go. Hoping for I'll get to that, Mono. Show you some from our server, but our guild has a similar system going on with what your guild has over there. Two strong guilds sort of combined that we just hash it out every playground. So it's quite nice to set up our strategy for how we want to compete in playground. Placement matters a lot. And especially having a player that can score 3 wins by themselves in front of the lineup to get us a better spot in the matches in the back. Just because of how playground works, having some of your stronger players in the back to fight it out and be the last standing is very advantageous. And Miyu knows about this as well because of how 233, our cluster next door, also behaves in the final matches. Ooh, alright, so let's see what we can get here. Double pool early. Geisha and Toyo off to a good start. Just in terms of the quantity, Wukong, okay. Let's see. Alright, we had a couple 4 stars in here. I was getting a little nervous there, just seeing 3 stars. And this one literally only has 3 stars. I spoke too soon. Another batch of 3 stars. This is not what we wanted to see. Okay, this is definitely not ideal. Fresh. Oh, come on, rate up. Give us something good. Dracula, something good. Yeah, I don't know what these rates are looking like. It's ooh, all right. I'll take it. Easttown Jacob. That is something I can proceed with. At least gives me some hope. That we're looking good. I saw the demon icon and I got a bit excited there, more than I should have, but it's coming. It's coming together. Easttown Jacob is very nice. Now, here's the thing. When I plan on building my Apate, I do have an L3 Easttown Jacob that I might have to replace into the Apate. But yes. So any copies that are spare are very good for me because I'd be able to hold on to them. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh wow. Joan came to play here as well. Okay. This is thanks to Mono. He set us up for the best luck. Dude, I'm so happy. But here we go. This will be the 5th Joan on this account, so we would need 4 more, but this is very exciting. Yeah, no, this is exciting. Luck is looking good. We could finish this off with pulling an early Apate though. Oh my goodness. Mood is looking good. Oh, alright. This is our 3rd Dracula? Okay, we hit the backspace. We don't need this pack right now. Say right now. Let me do graduations first. No, that was exciting. Alright. Oh, I mean, that's nice. I do appreciate that. But we get very happy we see her. Like we've been waiting for Joan. Like exciting to see her come out to play and hang out, but yes, these are exciting times. And getting them early in the runs. I don't know if others have been experiencing it, but like a little sus. Like Yuki's trying to send the message out there, like, yeah, here's a Joan. Sorry for holding on to her for so long. Okay, the rest we can transfer. For some of these, I at least want to be able to do a good old hundo. Or Benjamin, as they say. Try some. The Angel. Marts. Okay, this is helpful. I haven't done it this way. Can you tell I don't pull caps often? Or at least do bag space streams that often. B190. Be good. See how this goes. There's a second Wukong. We've gotten quite a bit of ghosts overall all night. So this is exciting. At least that faction can build up. Ooh, alright. Sapphire, see what I mean? Ghosts. Except the Pates are ghosting us, and that's not what we wanted to see. This early at least. This one only has 3 stars. It has some 4 stars. Okay, the materials will come in handy. But I'm not liking the direction that this is going in. Where are our 5 stars? Uh-oh. Okay, there's one. Javelin. She's here to save the day. Give us a break. We don't want the 200 or even 300 cursed avatar. Okay. Now, since we are in the second lap of today's pooling events, has anyone here finished their own pools? Any stories of what you've gone so far? Very nice to hear about your stories. Hopefully you got a Joan early as well. Or multiple. Go. Okay, this has gotten pretty bare. Nice. Guyana, another ghost. Izanami, okay. Vampire, I'm liking those numbers. Hit the bag space. Gift packs. For one. Okay. Hoping for an early one. Witness, that does count as a story, and I'm sorry you had to go through that pain. I'm sure the rest are as well, but I'm sorry to hear that, dude. At least you've paid your blood for the blood god here and can get some good pulls if you're deciding to do some. Cause that's what to do. Man. I am sorry to hear about that story, but it certainly wakes me up as well. Quick graduation. Okay, Vampire, I'm glad to see that you got an early Apate. That is very good. Hopefully looking that within 100 before or after the first pity that we get our own Apate here as well. It'll be quite a way to end the night if we cannot finish with an 05 on either of these accounts. Maybe we can just pull more. We'll see. Well, let me finish these fairies. I don't think I have any demons because I tried to clear them out before. Oh wow, we do. Exactly, yeah. Now, Vampire, had you been stocking up? Were you able to save up your capsules? Same for you, Wetness. After the Christmas event, because I know everyone definitely spent more than 2,000 because it was obviously 650 around, but that would have taken up a lot of people's stockpiles, and we only had Vera's event to really save up. That's why most people here are coming up. Just barely making their 1880s to be able to get to a full 4 rounds. Wow, Witness, long time. So you probably had 2,000 after you pulled your 4 rounds for Christmas. Wow, look at you. 3.5k. I will admit, the fall releases weren't the most amazing. Take a full 30. Full bite out of 8. Yeah, but the fall releases weren't the most amazing, so it made saving quite easy. Good enough. All right, let's keep pulling. That's good to hear. Oh, here's our hottie. Welcome. Looking for Apate. Early, please. Early as possible. Okay. New Gen Iron Fist. So that's the 5th copy I needed to make her 10 star. Which would be very nice for filling out that Pokédex. I was hoping I'd get one out of these 2,000. Yeah, witness. We did hear rumors that Carrie was gonna be coming out early. How and when? After Christmas, we weren't exactly sure, but this was not expected. You know, like the Spanish Inquisition. Um, these kind of events are never expected. We had to read in between the lines as to some of the rumors that the devs were spreading and some of the staff on social media. But it's a good thing that some people kept saving. Some people skipped Christmas because they were close or they knew they wanted to get Carrie. Um, and others had to min max their way up. I know I had spent like 2,800, and I was down to 0 after Christmas, so I had to really get the boots going on hoarding. So here we'll see. This one will be our pity, I believe. Welcome, Apate. So we're looking to get another one within the next 200. We're hoping Yuki is generous. So here we go. All right. It looks like Purge is also pulling. That is quite nice. I think he put an Itho as we pulled our Apate. Um, it was nice to see that any stash that he had is also being pulled. We have quite a bunch of ghosts, but here's our Succuba. Purge with the double pull. Okay, Purge is showing off now. We're getting a ton of ghosts. All right, here's Amaya. Oh my goodness, Purge is showing off. All right. Hero with the 3 stars, Lavia. All right, we're a bit over the 100 that we needed, but oh, goodness, we need an Apate early. Quick graduate. It's gonna be quite development if we can't get one of Apate from all these pools. And Uriel would also be nice. That would help make up the night. So I am aiming to have 2. Same one. Witness, that's interesting. At least that shows us that we must listen to the seers, such as Mono. So I had some incredible luck with my 2800 caps because I got in Rio pretty early for my pity. I got 5 total Uriels from my 6 pity counters, and 1 is Anami. So after I got to 2850 to finish out the rounds, or 2650, to finish out all the rounds, I had to do like another 220 or so, I think. And that would have gotten me to the 6th pity. My first 5 pities were all Uriel. And I know I needed to make at least an L3 Izanami. So I was like, alright, I had to take the gamble that I would not get another Uriel. At least one Izanami in the final push. So that ended up paying off. It was Izanami as my last pity. That was over the 4 rounds. So it's quite interesting. It was not expected. I would have liked to have had an L5 Izanami from that event. But I ended up building Uriel, and I really enjoyed her performance. That also meant that I needed to get 2 Izanami copies out of the shop instead of a 3rd antique. So some may question that value, but getting the 2 Izanamis from that shop was very helpful. Take some of these. Take 2. We're gonna get an Apate from this. Okay. goes. Man. Apate gotta come show up and play. Oh, you had to get 2 as well? And that was for your L5, right? I'm assuming you had some pretty good luck with your Izanamis. At least from Pity. 1 yen. Come on, let's raise this mood. We're looking for an Apate, please. Never more than at this point do I want to see that cat chasing the capsule coin or capsule ball. But I don't know how these rates are set up, man. So far, only Tender in here has given me hope for an early Apate. $3,000, wow. Wait, what? You got 6 Uriel? So you triggered Pity, I'm assuming 7 or 8 times in those 3150? Dude, that's incredible. What's also incredible is a lack of 5 stars we're getting here. I spoke too soon, but it's Susan and the bag space marker. Man, we really need an Apate in these 210 pools. Yuki isn't being generous with us today. Wow. See. Oh, wetness. Are you approaching me? Are you challenging me? Yes, I would like to have a second Uriel. In fact, I would like a triple Uriel at one point. I think that with John, they can do quite a bit. But we'll see. Maybe even double Joan on that team. Yes, Tender, I'm very happy that you asked Yuki to not be stingy with us. Get us a good amount here because we're going to be getting Apate in these next 100. There's no denying that. Dang, Miyuki, check it out. We'll see some of this action here soon. Miyuki is one of those top players that Mono wanted to see earlier from the cluster. He's guild leader of Immortals. He was definitely looking forward to Apate, so I'm excited to be able to test him against that later. Wow. Got ahead of us. Check it out. But here, we need to get an Apate here early. Okay, there's Hexa. We're crossing our fingers here. Let's go, please. Need that cat chasing the gotcha ball. Need a miracle. It's the second hottie for the night. Yes, we do want hotties. They're very nice for that cheesy climb with rogue and house exams. Happy with that. We have to go over 2,000. We have to go over 2,000. Just the way it is. This feels early. Oh no, it's Vera. Oh, okay. Welcome, Vera. I did not pull for Vera, as you may have seen because of this animation happening now, but I'm excited to have her. With Uriel, she's also pretty solid, having characters of high attack. But this is exciting. And Kawashima Yumi, quite nice. I don't recognize that voice actor either, but I need to. Happy to have the first Vera of Squad, and it was right before bag space. Okay. Oh, we graduate. Miyuki got his Apate in the first 100. That is fantastic. I'm happy to hear that, RNG. Drunk, yeah, that's very good. Must have been a hype moment. Now, Miyuki, can you help verify that that Joan was available to you in like the first round or so? I might have to start just asking players. It's like, hey, did you pull your Joan somewhere in the first 100 as like a gift from Yuki, or what ended up happening on that front? It's quite hype. I didn't even know, like we had just been notified that she was in the regular capsules, but we weren't really believing, and then seeing was believing in that moment. Uh-oh. Okay. Maybe Yuki is being a little stingy. Figure out some more. Like a block of angels. Oh, okay. So let the show go on. Pate, please. Early. Double Pate. We were still missing one. We're old one. Just saying. Witness, I think you're on to something. Yeah, this would have been our second pity. Alright. Very nice. Want to see a double in there. Want to see another Apate right here. Right here, please. No, not even a 5-star. Oh, man. Maybe we're going to have to switch languages here soon. Another Joan wouldn't be too bad either. At this point, even a 5-star wouldn't be bad. Alright, ooh, Rogue. Okay, we'll take that. Ora. I would need to practice. Maybe I'll have to give you rain check on that one. Get a double Pate. Maybe I can just give it a shot there. Oh man, bag space. Oh no. You know what? Maybe for this. Speed up a little. I think I made a 5-star. Okay, at least I have the other girls locked. Take the 4-star. Yeah, so that could have been disastrous, but luckily I keep all my characters locked that I want to keep, so. We are mainly just Fenrir's. And I haven't really used this. It's actually effective. All right, Tender. That Kayla army is actually one of my varsity teams. I just stacked 2 of them. And if someone tries to send their full L5 team towards those Kaylas, and I just know that is the target of that varsity match or varsity session. So I want to see how this works though. I'm picking what I want to transfer, right? Transfer all once. That 56? Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, that was pretty quick and clean. I've never used that feature. Alright, so I should probably do one more. But it keeps 20. It doesn't actually clear them all out. I don't know. So it's like a smart bulk transfer. But it didn't clear much. Yeah, I was manipulating a little bit. I didn't know if I was gonna jump it up too much. Now, Miyuki, from what you see, is Skye boosting her own speed or just the allies? We want an Apate early, please. That's our 3rd hottie of the night. I know where this is going. Mm-mm. Okay. Something's not right here. Oh, yes! Yes! Woo! Uh-oh. Yes! Thank you! Oh my goodness, this raises the spirits up so much. Witness, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Uriel for days. Woohoo, oh man. That is very nice. I'm always looking forward to seeing Uriel in the collection. So this would be the 2nd one, I think, or at least the 1st one, if we don't get any Izanamis at all. To start the 2nd one, just because I was able to finish up an L5 from the Christmas pools. This just sets us on a good path. But I'm really hoping for Uriel in Cafe, either next week. I haven't checked yet. I don't think she's in now. Someone would have rang me up if she was available in Cafe. Oh, I see you, Witness. Mm-mm-mm. Wow, okay. I'll take this. Building another Kratos is not off the table either, because now, I mean, we're definitely trying to aim for some strong PvE performance in Sanctuary and in Guild Boss 61. But I will take this. I saw the demon icon. I was about to start dancing in circles. But I will still gladly praise and give the respect due to our wonderful goddess of war, Kratos. So this is quite nice for the third rounder. Wow. Yes, I have 2 Kratos and some copies. I could build a third one, but I was just saving food. I don't think it was appropriate to be building a whole bunch of copies of characters I already had doubles of. Like that includes Nephilim, with the rumors that Carrie was nearby. So with that being said, the 5 stars have hit again. Alright, we are approaching. Oh, that was backspace. Oof. But yes, I'll show real quick sort of what I'm building, aiming for. I have some food here because I don't know what I want to use it for. But double Vivian, double Nephilim, double Kratos, R1 L5 Uriel, and from this Skye event, thanks to Izanami being in the rewards, I should be able to L5 my Izanami as well. Especially since the Deception kit from the last event included an Izanami or Uriel shard box. If I don't get any Izanamis at all from capsules, then I'll probably use that. Start me off on an L5 Izanami. That's how we're looking. I would probably replace this Esau and Jacob. Now, and the reason I would do that, because I already have Esau and Jacob cheese being built on a different account. That's where I want to test it as like a potential response to Apate. But on this account, Esau and Jacob just does nothing for me anymore. And for House Exams Demon, Izanami and Apate should be able to plow through that with the Kratoses. But on this account, just Esau and Jacob aren't doing much anymore. So let's get some graduates going. Did I just make a 5-star? Yes, okay. Something appears to have happened. Sorry, I wanted to do like a quick update or something. So I hope it's still recording. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. But looks like my OBS just decided to disconnect. I don't know why that happened. Things are still running cool, but it just started me on a whole new session. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to look into that as to why that happens. Why at all? Like, why? But it never really explains this. So I do apologize for that. I don't know what the system was thinking. And why am I manually selecting? Alright, Witness. Well, I really appreciate it. I know you guys are on that late schedule. I was happy to see you guys stop by and watch some Joan pools, because at this rate we just got more Joans than Apates towards our end goals. But I'm very happy that you got to stop by and join in. Guys, it's really late for you out there. I'm hoping that in the future I can run these streams or these types of event streams for Friday, like midday-ish. And that'll at least help with not keeping you guys up so late. But this was a Apate pool, so we kind of had to do it on the day of. But thanks so much. I really do appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, like a Friday midday makes more sense. That way, at least catches you before on the actual day of the day before the reset. Just because I'm 6 to 7 hours behind you guys, and that will make it much more fun. So I do appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Appreciate you guys. Ooh. Okay. Message me about that when you're awake. Maybe we can do that. Just let me know which time you're looking to have that. But message me in your morning. We can see if you can set something up. That'll be quite fun. That has everything. Wouldn't that be neat, huh? I'm gonna get you a Joan as well. I think that's what he wants. Augur. Our third Guanyin. Yeah. Double pull. What do we get? A Phoenix? Okay, we'll take that. I love her art style. All her skins. Have a good night, Wetness. Another double pull gets me excited, but man, ghosts again. They've been our favorites tonight, but who has not been seen yet here is Apate, and it's at this rate, it's looking like we're gonna have to go over. Lucifer. Okay. Take her. Very grateful to see her stop by. Linky. Trinity. Okay. This is looking quite interesting. If this was 100 capsule challenge, it would have been fantastic. And then I have to go back to the bag space. Oh, I see. Now I was getting a little confused as to how this worked. I thought I was making 6 stars, but no, I'm making 5 stars. Okay. This feature is not that bad, actually. I should have probably been doing this before. But again, you guys can tell that I don't often pull capsules. Normally we're always min-maxing and saving. That I don't use these features often. And we've all seen the stories where at first, when there wasn't a lock, or people were not locking their characters, that they would be transferring their really powerful characters because they're always sitting on top of the queue. So it would grab and trap those characters and graduate, use them as materials to graduate. People were losing their were losing their Fenrirs, losing their Ithils or Rogues. It was not a good show. So I wonder if Yuki changed it to where it grabs from the bottom of the queue, and then we go from there. Make space for our double Apate pool. I'll keep these. Okay with removing all the Rios. Okay, no 5 stars. This is looking a bit plain. Something's happening here. Crystal. My expression is quite tame on that, but we'll take it. This will be our third. And it's in a double pool. Mono. This double pool has a librarian. Mm-hmm. Librarian farm initiated. So this will be our last huzzah. That was a pity, I believe. Yeah, that was our pity. And this is unfortunate. We need an Apate in these next 200. Minimum. Okay, Sylvia. That was Alice. I'm confused with those two. Oh. Oh, we hit the bag space. 90 in. Alright, 110 more. We need an Apate out of there, like, direly. In dire need. Yuki. Hear our prayers. Hear our call here. We need a miracle. How to summon a demon. How to summon enough demons. And yes, it is a reference. Oh, it's not looking pretty. Get rid of some of these. Probably have at least one more backspace after this. Go with that. Alright, please. 3 of the same human 3-star? Oh man. Someone's playing. Yeah, how not to summon demons in 2000 caps. This is the lesson. Oh man. Mio, welcome. Glad to see you being like the first 5-star in like a long break. We're about to hit backspace again and had just a Mio. Alright, what is happening? 190? Alright, we needed a Pate in these last 10. Go. Massively unlucky. Yeah, we hit backspace here, and I think we just had the Mio. This stretch is not looking too good. She's out partying. She just doesn't want to come party with us. Oh man. Getting ahead of myself. Look at those. 140. So we should be able to go with these. Oh, looks like we're gonna have to go for a 5th round. What's happening here? Another Mio? Mm-mm. Double Apate can still happen. She wants to make it up. We're getting a lot of 5 stars now for that drought. Man, these double pools are coming in nicely, but it's not the double pool we're exactly looking for. So let's continue. Not enough. Oh, we're down to 0. Let's pull out of rewards. 120 more. 3 Apates. Good. And Capsule has started. I think we're a bit low. We need. We had a few. Toppings. Bag space is not looking good, so let me graduate while we're here. Yeah, let's just make an Ashley. Oh, you're right. There are more capsules unlimited. Just want to see how much we can get before we actually have to swipe. I mean, but if we have to. But I guess we just make L4 at the moment. 4 pack, you're right. That one gives us 5 more though. I wonder why they reduced the amount. Did they just think it was a good idea? They didn't want to like make people feel too rushed because of how much LRC costs for gems? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You were right. I wonder why did I even ask? $310. Okay, we'll just go with that. To get us down to 0. Saw Cuba. Okay. Song, yeah. Okay, I would be very happy with the amount of 5 stars we got out of here. Mount looks good. But the Apaches are just not showing up. Not in the numbers that we need them to. 50. I don't think we'll do single pulls. We might just do an animation. Damn, they're really making us go for it. Wow. We're 20 away though. I think it was an event. These 5. I don't think the Tro is up yet. Team is Coil. I don't think you get 5. Let's buy 17 just to set us up. We'll get some from here. Let's see what we can get here first. Oh, that's right. Bag space. We had just finished the other round, like, precisely, so this made sense. I'll just get rid of the 3 stars since we're gonna get a whole bunch anyways from this LRC. Now we're gonna get an Uriel from here, right? Okay, decent ticket. Saw the demon, I was like, oh, okay. Double 5-star. Oh, nice tickets too. 248. Lily. Yeah, these have so far mainly been food, and this should be our Skye. Okay. Ashley, not exactly what we're looking for. Spencer, alright, we're still near 200. Trying to stay around the 200 mark on these tickets. I've done more. Need them. But here are the capsules we're missing. Let's go. Double pool on this guy? Oh, just one. And a low amount of tickets. Get our third one from here, though. So let's finish this up. We should have 20 more to do. And get our double Apate, right? Full? Yuki was just mega stingy on this one. You guys got to witness what this kind of stinginess from Yuki came out. Don't know how to proceed with acquiring the rest of them, but quite unfortunate. Let's check out Miyuki's team though. Man, alright. I like what you're going for here. Double Kratos. Fight that team. Try. I'll just go with this. I was testing out Uriel earlier, so we'll use this. We'll just fight that real quick. As long as it doesn't glitch out. What's it doing? Too many people are pulling that we've finally gotten Librarian here. At least the somber background. It wants me to refresh the game. Maybe we could have done this earlier. We could have tried using the refresh to help us out. Go. Wonder what Miyuki's using on her. Probably using Deception. I see, Miyuki. Very cheeky. I know what you're going for here. A little fast. Slow down. I spy some neutron Kratoses. But yeah, I'm certainly not able to do anything now. I don't have enough burst on my side. Pods just chilling. So what's interesting about Vivian's totem is that when Apate appears to attack, or Nephilim, and they drop their marks as part of their attack, Vivian's totem triggers and removes marks, debuffs as they come. So there's a very good chance that she ends up removing that Devour mark, or even Nephilim's mark. Yeah, that was pretty one-sided. I see what you were going for there. It kept me from doing anything. Uh-huh. Check this out. Oh, so close. Alright. Well, don't know what to say about that. That was two. Apate just stayed away from us. We did not get any sort of break on being able to get close on any of them. Like, any of the rounds, they were all pity counters twice. So now my options here are I could just make my L3 Apate, go with that. If not, I'll probably have to set myself up for pulling Apate from a 5th round. We'll see how that plays out. But got some LRC coins as well that we can 100. Buy from here. And I'll have an event coverage video worked up and coming out on the YouTube later. I'll probably use a different account for this, but just to explain how everything is working, the best route and path that we can take to get to our L5 Skye. And then afterwards, I think I'm planning also to have an Apate review and just how or what is affecting her energy reduce, if we can increase her damage, if holy damage, armor break comes into that. I know some people are also looking into that, so it'll be interesting to come in. Miyuki, I'm looking at that too, and I noticed it immediately when my Kratos could not do anything. Your energy drain is just incredible, and Vivian is helping that out. So as much Terrorize is being spread out there by the double Kratos, even if one of them or both have Neutron, it's pretty oppressive. Take these. I think we should be able to get to our 3rd plate. Very nice. We are now in Uriel zone. What's in here? Vivian's there. Vera is not here. Okay. But we do have Vivian. So we'll be able to take our Skye. Yeah, definitely. I think just having out your maxed out Skye with maxed out Apate, my bad. With like the Ranger gear, a 3-star, your speed attack crystal, hopefully, and I would say a speed skin if she gets one, but any additional steps to help her speed out, including your Skye, uh, just incredible. For keeping that Kratos theme going, especially if you can knock out in Izanami. Those shields are just gonna let her do all that damage, or let them do all the damage because you'll have two at that point. So I wonder how you're running your Kratoses in there. Are they all speed HP? Do you have a crit in there? You'll be able to take advantage of all that. Coins, you got 3. Oh, kind of close. Get it in these 20 because I'll probably end up going for the other rounds, at least until we get another Apate. Keep pulling until then. Seems to be the play. Bait on Kratos. Huh. Oh, that's an interesting play. I don't know about these rates, man. Frozen 2-star. I don't know how I feel about this. Odds for having both of them. At least both of these accounts should have had at least one early Apate. I don't know how I feel about this pity counter. Even before pity counter, at least able to get a bit more Kratos when I was pulling. This was not ideal. Echoes and Neutron. Okay. So what I like about Neutron on them is that if they are at least also going faster than the Izanami, and the Izanami isn't also running some sort of speed antique, you'll definitely end up hitting most of the team in round 2. And with the Apate having drained them out, it's looking good. Funny. Sign into the guild before Miyuki gets upset. Alright. Yeah, let's look at Skye. I haven't seen her final form. Interesting style they went with. Alright, so not your ordinary win. Her attack seems a little low. Like very low. But the extra damage comes in. How have you seen her damage though? Very low? Yeah, I didn't think that the speed different percent, as it's trying to explain here, would have done that much. Considering she's ranger and has the potential, just because of how that class works, she's definitely feeling more like a support. And running her with other Vivians. Huh. Stealing the 80 speed from the enemy is also quite nice. Why did I switch Trinity? This thing here I wanted to see. Is this where she buffs the team? Strange. Normally the static passive is the second one. They seem to have changed that here. Precision, HP, and attack. Oh man. Stack of Anoxia reduces the target speed, but okay. Up to 100 speed can be reduced. Interesting. I think that the Anoxias will make it attractive to run multiples, more than just getting the speed buff. Because at the most, 2 Apate and 1 Skye should be the best balance. I think. Running multiple Skye, I don't think is the play. Just because then you're subjecting yourself to not having enough damage. You would need a Joan. To each other. Now this passive is interesting to me because what Uri releases. Part of the battle, ally. Essentially, Uriel would only be dealing the damage absorption. I wonder if that gives her damage reduction or damage. Oh, okay. So actually, being able to steal this ability will be very handy because we're not reducing our own speed. Yeah, go ahead. Try something with Skye, Miyuki, if you have a chance. Don't really know what the setup for Skye would be. Honestly, I would probably run her with energy. You're able to get around one active. You're getting the passive already for the bonus speed. But around one active just to hit characters and pull off her speed steal would be quite nice. Her speed base, oh man, she's very slow. Okay. If you're running her with speed HP, um probably how I would run her. Just to keep her speed in a range that it doesn't pick the enemy slowest, like it would kinda suck if you picked the Vera. But just to like try and pick Izanami, pick Kratos, pick the enemy Apate. with that active if she's running energy. At a glance, it's looking like that could make an impact if you're able to slow them down at 80 speed. Funny though, because it's like Skye counter Skye and Apate counter Apate. We've reached that point. Alright, I'll give it a shot here in a moment. I want to see these Joan skins. Is she like throwing shurikens or something? I can't see what she's exactly throwing. Very nice skin though. Okay. Damage do we do? Make it too easy, but what's it doing? It looks like it froze. Yuki just doesn't want to have us having any fun today. Let's see. Something happened there. I don't know what happened. Guy with fate. Uh-huh. The speed HP, Skye, I think. Thumbs up. Maybe these rates were all fixed. Is this rigged? No, but you're the example of it not being rigged. Got a good pull. Not liking this up. 2 hours and 40 minutes after reset and acting wonky. Yeah, maybe give it a day if you're really thinking about it. Give it a day or two. I don't know what. Okay, finally we got a fight to load. I like how she missed the Netflix. Did some good damage there. Good. I didn't get to activate a single totem from. But your Apate's down. Gaining. I don't see where it counts the marks. Do we just have to like keep track of that ourselves? Granted, it's like Idle Heroes. It doesn't give you like a counter, but DG4 extra funny. Good catch on that though. Oh, here's Apate. I'll just probably get destroyed. Or she. Oh no, she's. Very nice. I mean, it's certainly advantageous. All your characters are hitting way before any of mine, so I'm just there taking the hits. So, like, essentially, what I've noticed of Skye is that she's bridging that gap between how much, like, a well-built team that didn't have Skye, can compete versus a team being Skye. Like, these damage numbers are looking insanely skewed. So what Skye is doing here is essentially enabling kind of powerful plays. Certainly makes Kratos on the other end suffer a lot. But you only have one Kratos, right? Yeah, you were only using one Kratos. Or do you want to take out that Kratos and just like have a full support team? Well, it depends. Do you still want to keep using Skye? What if we pulled for gems? A long climb up, but I hella need to get these other pulls in. At least keep pulling until next one. This is interesting. I didn't know they added this little like marker here that you could check out their art. What does that snake have? Coiled around something. It looks like it's coiled around like a cake, a candle. Is that a drink? Is that boba tea? I know you guys are seeing it. Like, what's around the snake right here? Can't tell what that is. Right. Yeah, I'll figure out my Skye situation first. I gotta figure out my Apate situation and what's gotta be done. Theo still doing good. Badges. Oh, there's capsules in the last one. Okay, take that. Except we can't because we haven't gotten her a ninth time. So for what we need these capsules for, we can't do anything. At least we'll get Vivian out of here. I know. Alright, so that was a quite nice little breakdown. Unfortunately, we cannot finish our Apate, but I guess I have to do a lot of thinking as to what I'm going to do. From the limited shop, yes, I did grab the 25 vampire. The ones from here have been picked up. And the ones from here have already been picked up. So that was 20. We got quite a bunch. Yeah, that's what we have left over. So the rest I have to do some quick math. Probably figure out how I want to go about the extra round because that was quite unlucky. And the chances of that Apate being in this free cap are quite low. So I don't know. Probably save that free cap for tomorrow. Watch it be Apate in there. I don't know, maybe this counter was broken. We don't want that. That's what we got. So I'm gonna keep looking at Miyuki's team here. But I do like this combination. I think it's strong for keeping your marks, your totem, your own devour marks active first, but it's going to be quite oppressive for everyone who does not have a Skye. And I'm excited, Vamp, to see how it affects your cluster with you and Wetness. Kind of funny that you mentioned that the other guild might have more, but I think it's going to be very, very interesting how it comes out. So I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. What kind of teams you like, if even the double Joan with Skye and Apate ends up being something you like. We're looking forward to hearing about that. Okay. I wonder if Yukino went for it now. Dylan. Billy's in there. Bird's running that East Town Jacob. That is a good question. Would Skye give you that much of an advantage in Playground in multiple matches? Maybe. I would say that your current team looks to be an awesome combination to use in there. You could also use Rogue. You would have Chaos Aura if you replace Kratos with Rogue. But how squishy survivable the Rogue would be for multiple matches, helped by the Chaos Aura, wouldn't be too bad. But you would have an insane advantage because of having both Apate and Skye on there. I think your Rogue could nuke a lot of girls if you're running speed crit. And like Thorns. You're getting 115 speed if your Nebula Course maxed out, and then you're getting the 80 from Skye. Yeah, Mickey, I kind of like the team you have right now. Yeah, see, because everyone's speedy, you're just pushing out so much advantage. I'm still doing these dailies in the meantime. So how do you feel about that though? Is there a team that I could set up right now? Because I do want to set up the Apate, but I need to do some quick maths. Doubles? Is that not what I had set up? I had Raphael in there. Alright, that's all. See how that goes. No, I don't have Fenrir. I've replaced it for the first Vivian I made. I just didn't like Fenrir my lineup anymore, and then she ended up being a good idea for Ode Campus. I was like, I'll make this sacrifice. Maybe I'll rebuild Fenrir. I do have plenty of copies for her, but I was aiming for the Uriel team. So I kind of needed to bring in Vivian's in the meantime to bridge the gap that I was falling behind with. And then work on Uriel's save food for Apate and Skye. And then also have some available replacement materials if I wanted to make a Joan. Yeah, the Jones is going to be sitting for a while. Where did I get a second Vera from? This is interesting. I don't remember ever having a Vera. Okay, Miyuki, I'll let you know what I'm going to try then. Thanks for stopping by. I'll definitely message you about what's going to happen. And let's see how this ends up progressing. So yeah, kind of a shame that I'm not able to test it out for the meta aspect of the video that I wanted to do. But we'll see. No, I don't know. I didn't pull her caps. I didn't get her from the box that she was available in during the what was it called? It wasn't Deception. It was the event before that, where like the beginner caps. They would give us like a box that had Vera in it. That was like the only other time I saw her. So where I got a second one, I don't know. I'm just gonna log. Crap. I don't know. Alrighty, Miki, thanks so much. But I need to do some half hammering out. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, I just moved all my ghosts to Vivian's, and I'll probably consider making a third one down the line, just because she's so effective in varsity. Maybe to grab a lucky win in Ultimate League. The teams that are usable with Vivian, just because of how her totem interacts positively against enemy Pates and enemy Nephilims by removing their marks, and also being able to wear that preset, which is very strong. I did like that. And I'm probably gonna replace my Raphael for another Uriel. Just so I'm not like heavily skewed on priests as I am now. And with Skye, so far at a first impression, looking like she's just a support character, it's gonna be a bit odd and awkward having so many supports. So I'm glad Joan is in the pool. Quite hyped to pull her out of there. And yeah, I'm quite excited for what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna be doing some hammering out of what I need exactly. See if we can get lucky with pulling an Apate early, but that's gonna play out. And then making a couple review videos, making a couple matchup videos with me and Miyuki and other players that may be acquiring these in our cluster right now. And then going from there. So I am very appreciative of everyone who stopped by and got to enjoy all these awesome pools, some of these matches, and I'm very excited and looking forward to the next stream. It's possible, when I heard from Wetness, that we might have another bonus. That would be exciting. So we'll look forward to that. And then look forward to some coverage videos that will be coming out on the YouTube channel. I guess I should just post a link to that as well. It'll be one of the last things I post up here on the channel. Still working on building up the library here, but there'll be a lot of videos just being posted up in there. Don't know what happened there. So leave that in there in case anyone decides to come by. Like to follow or subscribe. I'll be posting a lot of updates there, especially an event update. But I gave priority to the event that's coming out now. In the future, I plan on recording an event update video after reset, so we can see everything in action. And then actually performing the event activities midday Friday or such, my time, so we can catch as many time zones as possible. And then proceeding from there. But I'm very appreciative of everyone who come by. Vampire, thanks. Miyuki, thank you. And Mono, special shout out. That Capsule was amazing and intense, but Miyuki decided to be stingy on Apates, which was the reason we were here for. So hopefully with some extra luck, it doesn't take too many capsules in that 5th round to reach our Apates. But I'm excited to see how you end up building her. But thanks everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate everyone, and good luck with your pools. And happy gaming.
I wanna be immortal, like a god in the sky. I wanna be a silk flower.